Did he threaten your life with a gun?
Yes, he did.
Matos shocks a packed courtroom by claiming he killed his son's mother, Megan Brown, her parents, Greg and Maggie, and her new boyfriend, Nick Leonard, in self-defense, after they actually attacked him.
Did you defend yourself against them?
Yes.
Tell us again, what were you going to do inside the house?
I just wanted to get my things, just gather the stuff that I had.
But Matos testifies it was Megan's new boyfriend, armed with a pistol, who first pounced on him after he entered the house.
He grabbed me by the throat.
And did he reach for a gun?
He reached into his right pocket and he pulled out a gun and he pointed it at my chest.
Did you struggle to stop him from getting the gun pointed at you?
We didn't. We struggled, and I was able to get it out of his hands.
But instead of shooting him, Matos admits he bludgeoned Nick to death with 21 blows of a hammer.
And I just kept hitting him until I couldn't anymore.
He also admits killing Maggie the same way.
You were afraid people were going to kill you, right?
Yes.
And Matos says he used the gun he took from Nick to kill Megan's father, Greg, before he could shoot him with a rifle.
I shot him in his lower back as he was trying to turn around with his weapon.
He also claims Megan had been screaming at her father to shoot him.
He said, "Shoot him, Dad, shoot him."
And he says he then turned the gun on Megan, again claiming self-defense.
I thought she had something in her hand, and I just reacted and I shot her.
Now the horrified prosecution takes aim at Matos.
You didn't stand there with the gun pointed at her left eye while she was saying, please don't, please don't.
No.
That never happened.
No.
And Matos finds himself under fire when an angry prosecutor reminds him he's facing the death penalty.
You understand we're trying to kill you, Mr. Matos? You understand that?
Yes.
Brian Sarabia says that Matos's version of the story is literally unbelievable.
But the circumstances he described and the way he described his actions didn't really match up.
Matos couldn't convincingly explain why he never called the police if it was a case of self-defense.
I believe my phone was dead at that time.
Matos would also struggle to explain why he threw the murder weapons into the canal at the rear of the house, where they were retrieved by police divers.
I didn't want it to be a threat to anyone else or to me or to Tristan.
And he has a hard time explaining why he chose to dispose of the 4 bodies. First, by trying to dig a grave for them beside the house with this shovel. The same shovel Matos is captured carrying through a store. The surveillance video proves Matos bought the shovel after the murders.
I wanted to move the bodies out of the house.
Eventually dumping them in nearby woods to spare his 4-year-old son any more trauma.
So Tristan wouldn't be exposed to them.
I don't think anybody believes him.
But now he's about to find out. The jury has reached a verdict.
The defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree as to Nicholas Leonard, as charged in the indictment.
And Matos would hear the same guilty verdict for the murders of Greg Brown,
Guilty.
wife Maggie,
Guilty.
and daughter Megan.
Guilty.
But Matos catches a break when only 11 of the 12 jurors vote for execution.
That means one person on that jury felt enough sympathy, mercy for you that they decided that you did not deserve the death penalty.
And the judge voices her disagreement.
But if there was ever a case that I've ever heard that 12 people would have decided that death was appropriate, this is probably it.
Matos makes a pathetic attempt to show remorse.
I would just like to say I'm sorry to the victims of the family. I know that's not enough.
Only to be shouted down by Aaron Brown, Megan's angry older brother.
I told him to shut the up. I screamed it at him.
And the judge finally gives Matos the harshest punishment allowed by law.
I sentence you to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
But her most moving words are reserved for the littlest and most innocent survivor of this horror, 4-year-old Tristan, who is now being raised by his late grandmother's family.
He will grow up without a father because he will know that his father murdered his mother and murdered his grandparents.
part of the deal that was made requires that Tristan's adopted mother send a picture of the boy to Matos in prison until Tristan turns 12. I'm Chris Hansen. If you like this story, make sure you tune in every day to Crime Watch Daily. You can find where the show airs in your city at crimewatchdaily.com. Watch it live or record it on your DVR and watch it at night. And to all those criminals out there, remember, we are watching.